Okay, I'm here to talk about ATC cards, and ATC cards are small cards that measure the size of baseball cards. They're 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and you make them, and what you do is you trade them. So what I want to do is kind of inspire you guys to make your own ATC cards and hopefully trade them with me. I trade them with other people, but it's kind of impersonal to trade them with people you don't know, and I'd rather trade them with people I know. Just to give you an example, here are a few that I've made that are pretty much ready to go out the door. I don't know who they're going to be for yet. I just kind of make them. This is a Christmas one. What you can do is you can use collage. I like to cut up old books and things like that and make them the pages that I actually draw, and then I cut them out and I do lots of collage. Okay, there's one. Here's another one. Crazy cat that I drew. And I also like to write on the background, and just you know, whatever you're inspired to do. I get my ideas from the internet. Here's another one, kind of like a crazy girl. These are done with markers and pens. Same sort of idea. I'm kind of in this mode right now. Probably change in a little while. I seem to go through phases, so I'm in this phase of drawing crazy people and animals. This was cut from a comic book. I have some old comic books that I found in the trash near the library, so I just cut out the words. And anyway, just to show you how I made them, the cards are pretty thick. This one, for example. Okay, what you do is you just take an ordinary piece of paper and you cut it in the 2.5 by 3.5 format. I like to use watercolor paper because it's thicker, but you can use any paper. You can even use the paper from an old calendar. There's an old calendar. Flip it over, use the back. The paper from an old calendar is kind of nice and thick. For the backing, I take that cut up piece of paper and I cut out a backing from an old piece of cardboard or a box from the recycling bin, and that makes your backing. And when they're all finished, these are some that are ready to mail, by the way. These are some that I did for a theme. The theme was called In Bulk, which is the holiday that falls on February 2nd. We call it Groundhog Day, but in the pagan culture they called it In Bulk, and that's when that's when the earth starts to, the snow starts to melt, and it's just like Groundhog Day. And there was this pagan goddess Brigid, and this is Brigid. I drew her. Anyway, this was a theme I did, trading 3 cards. Oops, there she's upside down. Oops, she's naked. Well, she's a goddess, so she can be naked. This was a theme swap. You can do these too, which are fun. So I'll send my 3 cards, and I'll get back 3 to the person. There's a person who organizes it. And on the back, I put my, I don't know if you can see it, my name and everything, because you never know where your card will end up. Maybe it'll end up in a museum one day. And you need to have your name and everything on the back, and you sign it and everything. Anyway, I wanted to do it with you guys. So if you want to make a card, you just have to cut up a piece of paper, the size I told you, 2.5 by 3.5. Afterwards, you need to cut out a backing for it so you can make it strong, and glue it together. And I even kind of paint my backs. The back is all kind of, I got some spray and I sprayed the back, and there's my front. And they're glued together, and my glue is not so good. I really have to get some better glue. So, anyway, if you make one or two, I will make one or two for you. It's good to send two because sending one is kind of, I mean, you're taking the time to send it, so you might as well make two. It's not so difficult to make two. You can collage them. You can, I mean, you don't have to draw. You don't have to be a great artist. This one this one's all collaged. I just did the old thing where you cut a Christmas tree in half like a kid does, you know? You draw it on the paper sideways, you cut it in half and you cut it out. This is the cardboard from a cereal cookie box. It's corrugated. So I made a frame. It's really colorful. You can't see it in the picture, but it's cute. It's a Christmas one for Mom, I think. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are interested, but even artist or not, you can still do some kind of thing. It's really fun when they're hand drawn, even if you don't think you're a good artist. It makes it a lot of fun. Hold on, I'm going to adjust. So do what you can, and anyway, it's just fun to make a video, so thought you'd like the video. Talk to you soon. Bye.